Hey, so I wanted to do a check-in on the trained pear and apple trees that I'm doing here, which I'm really excited about. You know, you see me do the planting of the trees, kind of doing a check-in, showing you what I'm doing. But now I'm actually training it. And so see our 3 wires, right? So we've got to find a branch for each one of those wires from the tree. And the great thing about this is once you do get all the branches set, it's kind of it. You're not training anymore. Now you're just pruning, and pruning is much easier, right? Because I don't need more branches, right? Once the branches are what they are, there's just going to be 3 branches that are going to get thicker and thicker over time, and we're going to be pruning it. But I'm going to show you that, you know, next year, how to prune it so we get lots of fruit, right? Because we're not doing fruit yet. But anything that doesn't make it to the wire, right? And they don't have to be exactly on the wire, right? You see, I've got this one. It's not near there, so I just bend it a little bit. And when they're young, they bend really easily, right? And then I just train it onto the wire. You see here, I don't have one, but there's a little one growing here. So next year, I'll be able to add that here, right? So I'd say 80% of the time, I had a perfect branch. By next year, I'll have them everywhere, right? And so when there's not, you know, you're going to prune the rest of the branches off, right? You want to get it, you know, kind of close to the main stem and get rid of any of the extra ones. Okay, and the way that I connect them, we'll go down here. I have one, and you can see this one doesn't have branches, but he's still alive, so I'm not sure what to do. I may just continue the branches across and not replace him, or I'll see if next year if he starts shooting, but I can see that he's still green. So I'm not sure what's up. Okay, so they're very flexible, and I'm just using a bit of jute, which stretches and is gonna rot right off of it and eventually fall off after it stays in place. And I think it works really well and incredibly cheap. So we're gonna wait until next year, and I'm gonna show you how to prune it so that we get lots of fruit, and it should look beautiful. In the spring, you'll just get this nice fence of flowers. It just looks amazing. So I'm really excited about having this kind of like edge to, because out here is where the farm field is. And inside here is the family garden. So this gives this beautiful little kind of windbreak. You know, for my farm, I want a windbreak that actually produces, right? So kind of experimenting with this where I can train, you know, fruit to create this beautiful windbreak full of flowers and fruit rather than just a bed of weeds that's just gonna throw weed seeds everywhere. That's not really good on a farm or in the garden. So I'm gonna see what else I can add to this windbreak as it gets, as it grows and matures. But I want it beautiful and I want it productive. Here might be a great place to add wood chips because I'm not gonna be cultivating it after a while, and I'm not gonna be growing in it or turning it over. So I could have a nice bed of wood chips in it and then have this great wall that will help erosion and wind and the rest of it. So looking forward to it. All right, so thanks for watching. Till next time.